Do you resent church, relatives, friends, or parents? If so, list them. No resentment is too small to mention. Okay. Yeah, I kind of made it clear already. My dad, to me, is an asshole. And I'm just not crazy about my dad. Um, as far as resentment goes with my dad, I've kind of let it go, but I just don't feel like he was a good father. Um, I think a lot of people had it a lot worse than I did, but emotionally, he was never there for me. He definitely, he just never supported me. Financially, he was there for me, but emotionally, he was never there for me, except for he was the one person when things went bad that I could first expect to tell me how shitty I had done. He never encouraged me, never told me things were going to get better, never showed me how to do anything that I can remember that was valuable about life. And just don't think much of my dad. He's my biggest resentment. When I first started this program, my wife was a real big resentment for me, but I'm 9 months in sober, and just so much of this. She's had a surgery since I started this, and she's told me that her hormones were messed up, and I just don't resent her like I used to. We don't get along perfectly still, but it's so much better than it was, and I want to take the time to thank God for that right now, because mine and my wife's relationship right now is definitely the best it's been in a long time, which is great. But if and I have some resentments against my mom too. She definitely, I don't know how to really describe it, but I have some resentments against my mom, but nothing like my dad and my wife. But again, even my resentments with my wife are not that bad anymore. I maybe need to talk to somebody else more about this resentment stuff, but I don't have a lot of resentments in my life. I've definitely been the kind of person who doesn't. I'm happy for people when they succeed, generally. And I don't have a lot of resentments, I don't think. My dad cussed a lot when I was a kid. And I've got kind of a foul mouth because of it. I've prayed about it, and I definitely don't cuss as much as I used to. And the happier I am, the less I cuss. And when I get upset about things or get in a foul mood, I definitely cuss more. And I learned that all from my dad. I never saw my parents nude. I saw my mom a couple of times. Maybe down her shirt, looking at her boobs or whatever, but no, I never saw my parents having sex. I didn't have a whole lot of chores. I had to mow the grass was the main thing. My dad made me till a garden every year with a shovel, which I did. Actually, I did resent that. I thought that was bullshit. And one of our friends, I knew how to tiller, and I told my dad, I said, Dad, why don't we just go borrow his tiller? And he said, no, you need to learn how to do this. So I had to, dig up my dad's garden with a shovel. And yes, I definitely resented that. It was a lot of hard work for zero gain for me. And I'm sure my dad was trying to teach me about hard work, but it never was done in a positive, loving way. It was just like, we have to do this, and you're going to do it, and that's all there is to it. And that's pretty much the way it was presented. So, I don't know. It wasn't cool. I couldn't, yeah, no, I could not do anything to please my dad. Mowing the grass, tilling the thing, whatever. Playing baseball, nothing ever pleased my dad. I could not do anything at a level that my dad would be happy about. Even if he was happy, he wouldn't say anything. He would just keep it to himself. There was never any praise, that's for sure. I don't think my parents liked any of my friends better than they liked me. My mom definitely liked one of my friends real good, though, and she liked when he came over and they talked a lot. But that was really kind of cool. I mean, she probably needed that, and he probably needed it, and that's cool. I was an only child, and I got nothing to base it off of. I would have always liked to have had an older brother who was cool, or an older sister or somebody who could have kind of guided me through life, because I got nothing from my parents as far as like guidance went. I definitely would have liked to have had an older brother or sister who could have helped me out, because my parents never did. But as far as like resenting it, no, I don't resent it today. I never had anything else to judge it off of. It never bothered me that I didn't have any brothers or sisters. I think in a way I kind of liked it. I think another person might have added more chaos instead of made it better. So there's no way of telling whether I wanted or not. You know, I think, and I may like things too quiet. You know, that may be a problem that I have, is I like quiet. So I know that I was told that one of my mom's friends had a baby after I was born, and then I went over to his house and I said, "Mom, I don't want a brother because he's too loud," or whatever. So that's, you know, I don't know. I don't think that I think I liked it the way it was, kind of. I don't think I would have wanted another person around. It might have been too much chaos if the other person had been not helpful to me. It wouldn't have been good. So I don't know. My mom probably did want a girl. I know she thought she was going to have a girl. She'd planned to have a girl, and she wanted to have a girl. I really don't think my dad cared either way. He probably just had a child because my mom wanted to, would be my guess. Although he might have wanted to have a kid, I don't know. Yes, I felt I was different than my classmates. I can't really understand why. But I had a good group of friends, but as far as like school-wide, I never felt fit in. And I guess in life even, I've never fit in.